last turkey season. As you can tell, we were hammering the fruities, the blue ones. Wow, that wind can go to bed at any minute. We've been trying to track these birds down for a couple days now. Made a move on them the other day. Didn't work. Put them to bed last night. Hoping they'll be a little more giving this morning, but it's a little windy. It's actually kind of warm out. It's like, what, 45 degrees?
Something like.
Alright, yeah, so feeling good. Feeling good. If I was a turkey, I'd be out there strutting this morning, so we better get after him.
Yeah, he's far. He's still a ways in. He's ways in. He's on the other side of that field. Let's go. spin around.
There's a bunch of gobblers in here. We got one of the toms. And we didn't spook the other group. They ended up working away. A couple of hens came and checked us out. But we ended up getting one of the toms, and there's a bunch more gobblers in here, which means we can come back when the state season opens and Max can have a shot, or somebody else can have a shot at a different bird. But that was so awesome to get between two groups.
They were freaking fired up. So yeah, I could hardly see anything, but I gotta...
Did you get the shot?
Yeah, a little bit. Was he starting to get spooky, or?
No, they were gonna keep coming. But I wanted to make sure
you got one.
that I got one without getting them too close to that decoy.
I think if they came another 10 feet, I would have had beautiful money.
Yeah,
footage.
but so I saw the first couple come over the hill, and they were jakes, and then a bigger bird came in behind them, and he just had a little bit bigger head than the other ones did, and he was just kind of bobbing and weaving behind the jakes. And when I finally saw that he had a decent sized beard on him, I
was watching
instantly.
So I was watching these ones down here. I had them full frame, John.
Yeah.
One is a freaking stud.
Yeah, one's a tank.
One's a hammer. But yeah, so I told John, I was like, hey, we hear these birds over here. These ones over here now, they're on the ground. And you need to be mindful, because these ones are coming more than these ones, because these ones were loaded up with hens. But yeah, I ended up coming right down the trail here. I'll show you guys.
We ended up right in the freaking roost somehow.
Yeah. So explain the whole way.
So we came in last night and roosted one of these birds. I didn't realize there was 300 gobblers in here, but we roosted a bird, and we kind of figured he was somewhere in this general area. We didn't have him exactly pinpointed, but we have to be like 700 yards away from where we roosted him from.
Oh yeah. at least.
And so we come in here, and we come into this field, and tried calling, and didn't get any gobbles. Tried working a little closer, didn't get any gobbles. Got another step closer, and I called again, and one gobbled. Just one, way back in here. So we thought, all right, they're way back in here. They're probably on the edge of this field somewhere. Let's see how close we can get. And on our way here, we bust a hen out of a roost. And then we get up to here, and I said, should we call from the top of the hill? And Max wanted to work down here, which I was fine with, because I thought these birds were a lot further.
If we got on the field edge, we killed that hammer.
Probably. Especially with that decoy. But we start walking down the hill, and birds start jumping from all over in here. I mean, they were just everywhere in there. And when they started to jump, the gobblers started going off like crazy.
Down there.
Yeah, just a little bit further down. And so we tucked in here. I had Max back up a little bit and put the decoy behind me, which ended up working out just fine. We tucked into this stuff. Max got under that big pine. I was just under this little popple here. And yeah, they just started going like crazy. And then all of a sudden there's birds here, there's birds there, there's birds
way back there. Way
like,
back there.
There was just birds gobbling freaking everywhere.
We had at least 10 different gobblers going, I think.
That was awesome. Let's go check them out.
Old Nemo getting it done backwards.
Thank you for your service.
Just hold him up. Twizzler?
He's not huge, and I knew he wasn't, but he's not huge. He's no Magnum, but he's got some freaking spurs on him for what he is.
Just hold him up.
Not a Magnum, probably a 2-year-old, but beautiful.
Hold the beard up again.
Beautiful, beautiful bird. I would think,
Oh,
you know,
bud,
actually,
Twizzy.
like, he's actually, like, fairly lengthy.
Oh, dude, that's a good tom.
Yeah, I mean, he's fairly lengthy. He's probably a 2-year-old, right? That's what I would think. He's not, you know, thick or anything yet, but he's got some length, actually. He's got to be like 8-9 inches, maybe. A little bit bigger than I thought he was. And then the spurs are actually pretty decent. Look at those things. And just sharp. So, he'd come in,
Hold up his tail there, kind of
hiding behind the group of jakes, and
how many came in even? I saw
4.
2. Okay.
There was 4. Beauty. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's a solid bird, bud.
Just a beautiful bird. Yes, dude. Oh, God, I love killing birds so much. That was so sick. They must have been...
So they were roosted in those pines like we thought on our way in.
Probably not on those ones, but up in there.
Yeah.
There's a trail that goes up that way, and there's pines up there, and that's probably where they were roosted. So, public land.
Believe it or not, on a field.
Yeah, I don't understand, you know, what the deal is if somebody manages these fields or what the deal is, but so sick. Worked out good. Got a show down there. Strutter's coming down. Absolute Magnum down in that field. We'll be back for him. And yeah, worked out great.